We'll also be looking at supplier rationalisation plan for selected farm supplies and fertilisers. There has been quite a breakout with multiple suppliers across a number of areas within the business, and we believe it's one of the drivers of our less than efficient working capital position historically. We're also looking at a wholesale business model with a new channel to market, which will help to capture greater market share. The biggest part of our business, and the one we're probably most well known for, is our traditional agency operations in livestock, real estate, grain and wool. Of these, livestock represents the biggest component. Of course, there are many seasonal and market factors in our industry that can impact pricing and volumes, so our focus is on managing the things that we can control and not hinging our hopes on factors we can't control. In fact, I've banned weather maps from our executive management team meeting. Because talking about the weather in agriculture takes a lot of time, but gives you no real value at all. A key component of the livestock strategy is to grow volume and share through the expansion and investment in the current people and new people in this area. Therefore, we're also looking at implementing actions that will help lift volumes and market share and adding variability to our cost base. Specifically, we've recently launched a pilot program to facilitate off-balance sheet trading of livestock for Elders clients. Traditionally, this has been funded by Elders. However, capital constraints have limited our capacity to fund it of recent times. So using a third party to facilitate this will allow increased turnover of trading stock. While it's in its infancy stages, we're seeing great results at this point, and it looks very, very promising as we roll it out nationally. Something else we're focusing on is our people. After all, livestock is a business that's built around relationships, so we want to make sure we're attracting and retaining the high performance in the industry. We're redeveloping our remuneration model to make sure it's rewarding the high performers, drive sales performance. And importantly, it would also realign our cost base, giving us variability during times of unfavourable market conditions. A critical consideration here is to ensure, as we roll this out, that all of our current people are no worse off while attracting new people within the business. And I think this has been one of the flaws in a number of models, where new people are on far more favourable conditions than the people who have sat by you in the trenches for many years. So we're avoiding this situation. One of the things we're also looking at is a comprehensive benchmarking and branch improvement plan. The focus is on identifying underperforming branches and working on ways that we can lift performance, or identifying a more beneficial ownership structure or geographical coverage model. Other initiatives under development include the margin improvement strategies, cost reduction, improving working capital usage, rationalisation of the product offering by branch, and looking at branch business models. As you can see, all this goes back to our 4 priorities and managing our business in a strategically aligned and methodical way. All businesses struggle with keeping the cost base low in the face of inflationary pressures, and Elders is no different. That's why we're going to have to be vigilant in both maintaining but also reducing our costs. The 8-point plan calls for an ongoing reduction of costs and capital within the business. Our belief is that the seasonally based businesses must have the appropriate cost and capital base to allow it to make money in good seasons and in bad seasons. We see this as very similar to running a farm, where you must control what you control, given that you can't control the seasons. Work has already been undertaken to identify cost-saving initiatives, which mainly centre around property, IT and vehicle costs. In property, we expect to see some savings over the next 3-year period from relocating from Elders House in Adelaide, consolidating our Melbourne offices, and undertaking a review of our branch leases. We've already gained significant benefit in the work we've done in relocating our Perth office, and also the work we're currently doing in relocating our Brisbane office. Elders currently has a very large fleet of vehicles, understandable when you think of all the livestock agents and agronomists we have on the road with clients every day. However, there are efficiencies that we can make around replacing vehicles based on roles and job requirements, and this is actually quite a sizable prize for us. So as you can see, there have been one or two changes over the last little period with elders. Hutch and I and the rest of the board call it running the business properly, and that's what we're looking at doing. Pleasingly, we've seen our clients, staff, suppliers and market respond to the outcomes from these changes. An uplift in the share price and even a change in the tone of media reporting are also two indicators, but we strongly believe there is a long, long way to go. We'll continue to focus on our 4 priorities and to drive the implementation of our 8-point plan. We see this as a 3 to 5 year turnaround, and I've personally appreciated the great encouragement and support that we've received on this part of our journey. So thank you for inviting me here today, and I look forward to any questions you may have.